Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going over the fifth Oasis album, Heathen Chemistry. Now I adore this album, I think it's brilliant. I mean, side 2 has great song after great song after great song, and there's a lot of songs I adore on this album, but there are also some of their most bland songs, and unfortunately, um, Oasis, as I said previously in the last episode, their later albums had some really dull songs in them. And this is coming from a huge Oasis fan. But I have had a question. Somebody asked me how Noel Gallagher is so rich when he wasn't a founding member of the band. And I thought it was obvious. But anyway, Noel Gallagher wrote the majority of the songs. Liam Gallagher only wrote 10 songs out their whole career. So I imagine 90% of the songs were Noel Gallagher's. So he got all majority of the revenue. That's how he's so rich. And now, Liam Gallagher goes on stage and does what he's known for. He performs the Oasis songs. And brilliantly as he does them, every time he does that, Noel Gallagher gets the royalties, gets the money, because they're his songs, since he wrote them. I'm not 100% on how copyright law works in the UK, but that's why he's so much richer than his brother. And that has caused some conflict, because originally, when Liam Gallagher's solo career was starting, Noel didn't want him singing the Oasis songs. But then he sort of let it go after he realised how much money he's going to make. So anyway, back to this album. So this was released in 2002. And as we'll get into it in the look section, but this is an original release version, so it's a bit tattered and torn since it's almost 10 years old. I got their names wrong in the last episode, but Jem Archer and Andy Bell would join the band full time for this album and onwards. And I believe Jay Darlington would come on keyboards, but I'm not sure on that one. But anyway, let's talk about the looks. So, I don't know really. This album cover has always been a bit bland to me. I mean, the colours it's just grey, and it's just there's nothing really exciting about that. It's not very unique in any way. But I like the Oasis logo coming back to its regular size. And the back is really uninspired as well. I don't know whether they were trying to be minimalist, but then you've got the gatefold, which is brilliant. I love that picture of the band. And these sleeves are great as well. Let me get these out. I mean, that is beautiful. And look how happy they were. They were happy once as a band. Get in there. Oh, this is... No, that's the one. And then the labels all have different colours on them, which I always thought was cool. But so this, as I said, is an original 2002 release version, I think. Yeah, 2002. No, it says it's one from 2009, I think, yeah. But it was secondhand when I bought it, because the Oasis albums hadn't been reissued at this point, which was really annoying when I was collecting records. So let's talk about the music on the album. So the album kicks off with the song The Hindu Times, it's a great song. It's a really punchy opener for the album, but it's very The Who-esque, and especially with the guitars and the production that makes it sound a bit like, a bit Summer of Love or a bit early 70s, which it's alright. It's not anything special, and I've never been a fan of the lyrics. They're not too great. And then that goes into Force of Nature, which is a really punchy and powerful Noel Gallagher song, which I believe he wrote about his ex-wife. And I love the chorus where he's singing, "You took all my cash, you took all my stash, drugs. You've been living this life of luxury, and now that we're splitting up, you're going to lose it all." It's a really powerful and punchy song. It sounds fantastic. And Noel Gallagher, I know it's a song about Noel Gallagher's ex-wife, so, he should have sung it, but it probably would have sounded better if Liam sung it, because Liam's got that more powerful voice. Anyway, Hung in a Bad Place is another one of those songs that I could honestly skip on. It's about, being stuck somewhere you don't want to be, being stuck in a bad mood for so long and then getting out. So the lyrics are all right, but it just doesn't do anything special. It doesn't really add anything to the mix. But then side two goes on to Stop Crying Your Heart Out, one of the greatest songs ever made. I love the piano. I love Noel Gallagher's backing vocals. The lyrics are absolutely stunning. You know, about the clouds are going, the stars are going away, but they'll come back someday. You know, stop crying your heart out because things will get better. Even though you're really struggling right now, things will get better, they will improve, and everything's going to be all right. And Liam Gallagher's vocals, the way he sings it is stunning, it's brilliant, and it's just so, you know, it hits home for me. Being such a big Oasis fan and hearing that, you know, just makes me feel better. It's brilliant. And then we have the second song that was penned or written by Liam Gallagher, Songbird. Now, Songbird is a very, very, very special song for me. My ex-partner, Chris, I'll put them up on the screen now. We dated for 3 years, and it was great. You know, we're still friends. I go over and see her, but I nicknamed her Songbird after the song. And then you won't believe me. You won't believe me when I say this. When I went over to see her for the first time, Songbird, it was a cover of Songbird. It wasn't the Oasis one, but it's the same song anyway, was playing in the airport when I got there. And this is after I'd already nicknamed her Songbird because it's one of my favourite Oasis songs. And how crazy is that? And that just cemented it into my head that we were meant to be together. Now, we split up a year later, but that's besides the point. It just reminds me of them. They're amazing, and huge respect to Chris. You know, lots of love. Fantastic song. And then, well, I should talk about it. So the music video for Songbird is brilliant, where they're all wearing black, and Liam Gallagher pretends to play guitar in it. You can if you look really closely, you can sort of tell that he's not actually like doing anything. But I love Liam Gallagher's vocals. I love the lyrics. They're really simple, but there's a lot of meaning behind them. You know, just amazing. Next song is Little by Little, which is again one of the greatest songs ever made, in my opinion. Noel Gallagher's vocals are just fantastic. I don't know what it is about the song, but the way he was able to sing it is just superb. So I got the lyrics up because there's something else, and I just want to read you a few of them. We the people fight for our existence. We don't claim to be perfect, but we're free. We dream our dreams we're alone with no resistance, fading like the stars we wish to be. True perfection has to be imperfect. I know that sounds foolish, but it's true. Day has come, now you're accept, and the life inside your head we give to you. Brilliant. Absolutely amazing. And I mean, all the singles from this album hit number one, and it definitely deserves it. That is just fantastic. The next song is A Quick Peep, which is a short instrumental. And while I love the hand claps and I love the guitar on the track, it doesn't really do anything or go anywhere. And this is a bit where the album sort of goes. I'm just being brutally honest with you, and then Probably All on My Mind, which is I like the themes and the lyrics about the life I'm trying to find is probably all on my mind. It's, you know, it's not real. I'm fooling myself by trying to find this perfect existence. But the actual instrumentals don't do anything special. It's like it's just another Oasis song. And, you know, you've got songs on here like Songbird, like Stop Crying Your Heart Out, like Born on a Different Cloud, that really add something, and they're really special in their own way. And then you got songs like A Quick Peep, Probably All My Mind, The Hindu Times, Hung in a Bad Place, and Better Man. Don't really add anything. They're not really special. So that bleeds into She Is Love, which is a beautiful acoustic track by Noel Gallagher. She is love. It's just a really pretty love song with some great lyrics about all I know is I'm in love with someone who loves me too. It's fantastic. Born on a Different Cloud, which was written by Liam Gallagher, and it's one of the best Oasis songs. I love the hook where Liam Gallagher's singing Born on a Different Cloud, and Noel Gallagher's repeating it just in the background. It's stunning. And the lyrics are beautiful, his vocals are on point. And actually, it was Paul Weller of The Jam who came into the studio and said, that song has to be on the album. That is amazing. So we can thank him for that, because it's one of the best Oasis songs. And the closing track, or kind of closing track, is Better Man, also written by Liam Gallagher, which is one of the most blandest and most boring rock songs Oasis ever did. It tries to be really hard and edgy and gonna be a better man, but it doesn't really do anything. It's like a knife that doesn't have a sharp edge. It's just a bit. But then it's sort of, so if you listen to Better Man on your phone, or maybe on the CD version as well, it'll be about 30 minutes long, because there's a hidden track on the end, which I didn't realize until I don't know, 2016. But it's a really beautiful hidden track with Noel Gallagher's wordless vocals. And I read online that it's a cover of a Led Zeppelin track, which is really cool. But if you want to hear it best, obviously YouTube. But if you have it on vinyl, there's only like a few seconds of quiet, and then you go into the hidden track. Obviously because of the time restraints. But yeah, I mean, in conclusion, so this band's highs for me are like sky high. They are my favourite band. Their stuff is legendary. But then their lows are sort of down here. There's not really anything special. And you could tell, over the next few videos we'll talk about it more, but that the band started to lose its muster, and that's why they split up. Now, people ask me, do you want an Oasis reunion? And the answer is no, because now that Noel Gallagher and Liam Gallagher both have their own solo careers, they're both in their own lanes, they're both having fun and enjoying life. You don't want an Oasis reunion, but you do want them to, I want them to make amends, They need to come together and stop hating each other, because life is short. Unfortunately, one day, one of them's going to pass on first. And if they don't make it up, that chance will be gone forever. Anyway, this album is easily an 8 out of 10. I think it's superb. So let me know what you think of this album down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.